It's Grandma Mercedes. I'm sitting here on a Sunday afternoon having some tea in my Fiesta, and I'm thinking about things that have gone on in my life, all good things of course. And you know, there was a fun time that when I had my first shop, Jazzejunquekitchenkorner on Lincoln Avenue in Chicago, I saw the set dresser that came in for Home Alone came in again, and she needed about 15 cookie jars. That was great. So, but they had to be, I think they had to be 10 inches tall, I think. And any of the good cookie jars are not going to be that small. And I said, well, I'll see what I can do. And this was before we all had computers and we did Polaroids. So I went right to seeing what I had that size. Nothing great, but I got them, and I got the pictures together, and she came back the next day and I go, these aren't really cute cookie jars. I said, can't you get something bigger? She says, well, I'll talk to them. So then she comes back the next day and says, okay, they're rebuilding the shelves for you to put the appropriate size cookie jars on the shelves. I said, okay. So I said, what do you want? And she said, whatever you want. I said, well, where's it going? She said, a diner. I said, okay, well, pigs, chefs, fruits and vegetables. She said, perfect. So I got them together. And then I did find a cookie jar that had nothing to do with any of that, but it was a long lion laying down, and he had a groundhog on his back. So when she came back, I showed it to her, and she said, oh my God. She said, how could you find this? I said, I had it. But I had 1,500 cookie jars in the shop, so I mean, I had just about everything. Anyway, that was like her secret and my secret that we knew this. So now I'm telling everybody, FYI, there's a lion cookie jar in the diner with a groundhog on its back. So look for it. And you will see the cookie jars because he goes into the diner often on Groundhog Day. So that was fun. And the movie took a little longer, so they had to keep the cookie jars actually 2 months rather than 1 month that they renting them for. But they were great. You know, they brought me the bubble wrap, they brought me the boxes, a truck picked them up, and they were nice to work with. And it was very nice that I was able to put my cookie jars in this movie. So next time in February, when you look at Groundhog Day, look in the diner, you'll see my cookie jars. So that was a lot of fun. And I hope you enjoy my story. You have a great afternoon, and I'll see you soon. Bye!